To mount your hanging rail, first we need to find where your studs are located and mark the heights of where the screws are going to be to mount the metal hanging rail that your closet's going to hang on to. So to start with that, we're going to take a tape measure and we're going to measure from the floor up 80 and 5/8. Now 80 and 5/8 is also on your paperwork for the installation instructions as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to find 80 and 5/8 and make a mark on your wall at that spot. Then you're going to take a level and you're going to mount the level and level it according to that mark and get your bubbles in the center perfect as we can and draw a line all the way across there. And sometimes you'll have to move it over to transfer that line a little bit further as well. Then you're going to take a stud finder and you're going to find the studs, and usually, like I said, they're 16 inches usually. And once you have that line on your wall, you can take your studs and roll over and find a stud, and you're going to put a mark where you find one with your stud finder and make marks on them at every location. Once that's completed, you're going to take your hanging rail. These come in 8-foot lengths, so you will have to cut them with either a hacksaw or a metal cutting saw to fit your wall and your situation you're in. So with these rails though, there is a top and a bottom. The larger hook goes up because our closets have a hanger that will mount on them. And so what you'll do is you'll mount this on the wall and you'll see your pencil line in the screw location, and you want to center that with that. Then you're going to take your screws and screw them in and put a screw into every stud location. And sometimes you want to take your stud or your level and you want to just make sure, and if you have to push up or down on this when you're screwing in the center ones to make sure it's level so it's not bowing a little bit. Once you have that on, the next step would be we have a white plastic cover that will go over that, and this will be cut to fit also as well. Now if there's something where you needed to extend it longer to cover something up, you can always cut this to whatever length you want with it. But what you're going to start with this is there's also a top and bottom, and there's a hook on the top section, and you're going to lay that over the top first, like that, and put it where you want. You get it on there. You're going to start on one end. You're going to start it, and then you can just rub your hand across it, and it will lock into place just like that. That's how you mount a hanging rail.